Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. This morning we're going to listen to a Swadhisthana Chakra presentation by the Sahaja Mumbai music team. And that would include some Bija mantras, a shloka by Dr. Aaron Apte, and a raga meditation. We're going to follow that with a talk from Saraswara Puja, which was given back in 1986. That's titled From Self-Knowledge to Self-Consciousness. But first, let's all bow down together in front of Shri Mataji, raise our kundalini and put ourselves into bandhan.
Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Triguణatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrar Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha.
We will now bring our attention to Swadhisthana Chakra and also chant its Bija Mantra, which is VAM, for 6 times. Om VAM 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 Om Bijakshar Om Bam Bham Mam Yam Ram Lam The raga for Swadhisthana Chakra is Yaman. Aroh Ni Re Ga Ma Da Ni Sa Avroh Sa Ni Da Pa Ma Ga Re Sa Pakad Ni Re Ga Re Sa Pa Ma Ga Re Sa Shri Brahmadev Saraswati Sakshat Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji
कुन्देन्दु तुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रांता या वीणा वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना
या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः दिव्ये सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेष जाड्या
I see in my own country when they were fighting for freedom, my father himself gave up all his property, gave up his practice with 11 children in the family, and we were living in palaces, started living in huts for days together, for years together. But for the gross freedom, we'll do anything. But for the settler freedom, the Sahajogis have to do everything that is possible. So the first thing is to realize, to be aware, to be in your conscious mind all the time that you are yogis. You are the ones who are very much higher than the rest of the humanity. That the salvation of the whole of the humanity depends on you. The purpose of creation will be served by you. So first of all, you have to be conscious in your consciousness that you are so important, and that's why you were given realization. How can you be living with your conditionings and with your ego? The conditionings are like this. Supposing you are coming from a Christian religion, then you must bring that little bit of that religion into Sahaja Yoga, or if you are from a Hindu religion, you want to bring some out of that. We have all the essences of these in Sahaja Yoga, the pure essences, but we can't have the gross nonsense. All these things are like dirt over our sahasrara, which must be shaken off. Though now you are aware and conscious of your chakras, you do not keep them clean. Ordinary human beings, if they have clothes, they have houses, they try to keep it clean. But you do not feel ashamed of them also when they are bad. Because after some time, you also lose the awareness of them. That means you have become subtler, but in your consciousness, you are not yet subtle. There are so many things you know more than the people who are not realized as absolute reality. For example, we don't even use vibration. Whenever it is needed, we don't use it. Or sometimes, mechanically, just like a machine, we start giving bandhas. So you are still unconscious about your chakras. Slightly conscious when you put your mind to it. Otherwise, in your central nervous system, you are not yet so conscious. This is the reason why you do not know why you have to do a thing at a particular time. Unless and until you rise to this vikalpa state, you cannot go further. For example, I know everything what I do. I can handle any power whenever I want. I can absorb any negativity I want to. I need not absorb any negativity I don't want to. You may be thousands of miles away from me. I know about every one of you. I may not know your worldly names, but I know you as a part and parcel in my being. I also can behave like a human being, absolutely like you, aging like you, using spectacles, doing all the things that will make me a complete human being. I have accepted this role consciously, not unconsciously. To me, nothing is unconscious. So if you have to be conscious of what you are doing, you have to be alert about it. The first thing that you have achieved is the peace. the peace. But even now I find that peace which should become joy becomes a quarrel. Truth is one. You cannot argue about truth. It's a homogeneous thing. It doesn't quarrel with each other. We are unconscious about our fingers. But when we have to hold something, all of them come together. So the part of the brain which is working this out, the unconscious part of it, is to be made conscious. That is what evolution is. So now, adherence to any concept is against evolution. You must learn to face the reality, to accept the reality and act a real way. Now, you may say, Mother, this is a miracle. Something happens, this is a miracle. Maybe for the human beings, maybe for surgeries also. But not for me, because I know what it is. So to rise above this halfway consciousness, one has to see how you are working it out. The whole system of relating to each other must change completely. That is very important, at least for Western people. Because at least in India, people know that human efforts lead you nowhere. You have to take your assent. I mean, the real Indians. Some of them do take advantage of Sahaja and then disappear. Some of them do. But mostly, they know that you have to be conscious of what you have got. So we can say that we have got self-knowledge, but we haven't got self-consciousness. Now, for example, you take somebody's name, say, of some great saint, you feel the vibrations are flowing. Also, you know why? Because he is a saint. But why not you, the Sahajogis? If your names are taken, why not the vibrations flow? And in this, you have greater advantages because the Adi Shakti herself is before you. They didn't have anybody to tell them all these things. But the disadvantage of that is this, that you take it for granted. Now in expression, when we say something, when we express, are we natural? No. Are we doing it from our heart? The consciousness that I'm doing it from my heart is what I want you to achieve. Like there are people who work very hard in Sahaja Yoga. Others will just take it for granted. They do not want to help. They want everything to be ready-made. That shows that they are not conscious of their own powers of enjoyment. If they do it from their heart, then they will never feel what effort they have put in. They will only feel what they have been blessed with or what they have achieved. Now the second stage would be where you will be conscious. No mistakes. Whatever you will do may appear to be a mistake, will turn out to be alright. Nobody is so far like that, so I would like to tell you. Because some people do feel, whatever I say of praising the thing, I am saying it to them. Now for example, today I had my watch, I wanted to set my watch, so I pulled this screw up. Say, simple thing. Now this I did, I would say in a way unconsciously, but quite consciously. Because watch stopped, and I knew the time, what time I have to be there for it. So consciously I have put myself against myself. If the watch had not stopped, I would have come earlier. But that was not the time I had to come. So I had to pull the screw to keep it stopped. So whatever mischief you play, you know, and you can play it against yourself also. And then you can make a drama. Oh, I made a mistake and things like that. For nothing at all. But such a stage is far off, I must tell you. Just now, the stage at which we are still making lots of mistakes because we are not self-conscious. In a gross way, we understand this word self-consciousness like this: a person has to go for the interview, then he'll select his suit properly, he'll comb his hair properly, before going he'll clear his throat. Self-conscious. But when it is the question of your ascent, are we alert? Or we are taking it for granted that mother is just now going to give us a nice bath, put us in the cradle and take us there. You have to mature in your ascent. Now you may say, what should we do? Face yourself every day. In reality, see how much time you spend about mundane worries and how much about your ascent. Have you left everything, all your worries, to God Almighty? Have you completely jumped out of your background? Have you come out all the way, leaving everything that was nonsensical? And how do I relate to others? How do I talk to others who are Sahajogis? I am surprised sometimes if the one Sahajogi is attacked by a non-Sahajogi, that a Sahajogi group should support a non-Sahajogi. Or a Sahajogi who has to come up pays more attention to the negative people than to the positive. He relates better to the people who are negative than to the people who are positive. He is more friendly and open with the negative persons than with the positive. You have to cling on to the positive, but it's always the other way round, because also is a very subtle ego in there. All these subtle understandings I have told you many a times. But with your complicated brain, which is like a machine, like a spoiled computer, you can reach some conclusions out of what I have said, which are just contrary. Like, supposing I say you forget the past. That means you forget everything that is good of the past. That is as if you should not understand why you are behaving like this. Forget the past means don't allow the past to overpower you. A brain which is simple, which is straightforward, which has got love in it, can understand what I am saying straightforward. This complicated brain is to be put right. And the best way is to stop thinking. Just stop thinking. That's what you have to do.
That seems like a really good place to stop. We'll just go into a silent meditation. May I this day be what you'd have me be. May I this day say what you'd have me say. May I this day be part and parcel of the whole, and may my thoughts be of a realized soul. May I this day have love for all mankind. Shri Mother, be in my heart and in my mind. We'll sing the last verse of the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradaini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, thank you so much for joining this morning. It's always a great way to start the day. Thank you for sharing your beautiful vibrations. When you're ready to finish up your meditation, please bow down in front of Shri Mataji, raise your kundalini and put yourself into bandhan. Have a beautiful, wonderful day ahead, everybody. Jai Shri Mataji. Jai Shri Mataji.